Good morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. I've got a lot of things to share with you today. We've got 2 handbag unboxings and a Zara haul behind me. So lots of juicy stuff. I was literally just having an absolute mare, to be honest with you. I was getting ChatGPT to give me ChatGPT was giving me a pep talk and then I pressed the voice so it just lists it off and I'm sat there doing my makeup whilst it's giving me a pep talk. I'm just having a moment. Honestly, guys, my dating life is so tragic. It surely can't be this tragic for a good decade running. Like, surely I'm due a good one at some point. I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it anymore. I don't know, I was on the verge of tears, so I had ChatGPT give me a little pep talk because I'd just done my makeup, and you guys know you cannot ruin good makeup. I'm having a good makeup day and I needed to cry. So I had to put the voiceover on, but I don't know, I was just getting so... Dating in your 30s in London, I think has to be one of the hardest things. I feel like when you're in your 20s, it's so much carefree dating, and like you just accidentally get into like long-term relationships and there's not much thought goes into it. Dating in your 30s, I feel like it's a whole different board game. I don't know, I feel like I have such a strange effect on men and I don't know what it is that I'm doing. This is a Zara haul, trust me. Every single... Maybe I talk about it and open stuff at the same time. So I have a Demilia bag here. You guys know how much I love this brand, and they have sent me, I think it's their new, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I think they've got this style of bag. I just think is perfect for that. It looks like an Hermes to me, cross between an Hermes and a Prada, and I feel like that's a love child that we need in our lives. Anyway, back to my dating life. All the guys that I've dated in the past century have all been from Raya, and I've come to all the guys that I know in real life on Raya are raging red flags. I've never seen a nice guy that I know on Raya. It's always the extreme red flags that if my friends were like, oh, I like him, I'd be like, don't. So I think that just Raya is a pool of red flag avoidant men. So I know that is half the problem, but those men on Raya seem to be the only ones that are forward enough to organise a date. So that's why I keep ending up there. Look at this bad boy. This is the Hudson in the burgundy suede. Now, is that not a combination that we all need in our lives? These bags, they come in a smaller one. This is the largest. Do you know what? I really think they should do an extra large. I think that would be a fab, like, I don't know, airport travel weekend bag. But this is the larger version. They have a medium version and a mini version, which is adorable. I'm hoping to get the one in black because it's teeny tiny and it is so cute. But this is bag number 1, Demilia. You guys know the drill by now. It's got a, what's it called, a crossbody strap if you need that. It's got the thing here, and if you're one of those people that worries about people slipping into this, you can get bag inserts with zips, which I think are great if you're like going out for a day in London and you need to zip it up. So just because a bag hasn't got a zip doesn't mean that you can't have it still. So really, really gorgeous. Look at that. It's got the leather bottom, suede sides, and then this I've seen some people actually have this undone. I don't really, if that's a vibe, I don't really know. Anyway, that's the first bag. But yeah, Hinge, I have ran out of men. It literally, I'm not even joking, it said to me, you've run out of men in your area. And I'm not thinking my area is like small. I put like an 8-mile radius. Maybe that is small. I ran out of men in London within an 8-mile radius. That is how many men I've swiped through on Hinge. They all just look like ex-convicts. When I look on Hinge, I go through every profile and think, that man looks like he could kill me. Like, they've got murderous vibes, you know? So this is a brand called Studio by Charlotte. I've seen it on a couple of my friends and I'm always like, I need the details to this. So she finally got in touch with me, and I am very, very happy because they have, again, the most gorgeous bags if you're not wanting to spend all that money on like the Hermes luxury designer handbag market. This is a great equivalent, and I think we're all warming up to it a little bit more. I've always been in this genre, but like I feel like everyone is getting on board with it now. I just think it's a little bit silly to wear a £7 handbag in London. So Exhibit A, I've got a little maroon collection going on, which leads me very nicely into the items I have behind me. Look at this bag. I think this is coming up, in fact both of them are coming up a little bit more ready on camera, whereas in real life they're more like that burgundy purple. Maybe not. It's a lot darker, so it's coming up brighter, probably because I've got 3 lights because it's pitch black outside. But if you're wanting that luxury designer aesthetic, this is such a vibe. Like, look at it. They come in all different colours as well. So yeah, on Hinge, I was talking to a guy for a month on Hinge, and he just wouldn't meet up. In fact, it was his idea to meet up, then never followed through. And then I thought he was a catfish. I was convinced he was a catfish. So I got my friend to ring him, and because I'd obviously stalked and found videos of him online, this is what, if any man dating me sees this, they're gonna think she's crazy. Maybe this is why I'm single. I'm batshit crazy. But do all women do this? You're going on a date with a guy, you got to do some background research. So we found a few videos of him. He looked like his pictures. He was cute, you know? And I recognised his voice. So when my friend rang his phone number, I was like, oh, it's him. It wasn't like an old man's voice. Like, the voice sounded the same as the videos I've seen. So I was like, it must be him. So no longer catfish in my head. But we spoke most days for a month, and then he just didn't see me. I wonder if he did his background research and then the whole Instagram just put them on. You know, it's just a minefield out there. So this is a gorgeous little bag. They have black ones, brown ones. So my maroon handbag collection is on point, I'm not gonna lie, isn't it? So I'll leave these linked down below. Now let's get on to the Zara haul whilst I inform you about my tragic love life at the same time. I thought with this video, I go on a lot of dinner dates. Dinner dates with my friends. I'm at that point in my life where I like to go for dinner with my friends, a casual dinner down the road in a beautiful restaurant, in one of the restaurants where I live. Like, I don't want to be glammed up to the max. I want to be comfy, I want to be chic. So I kind of did a haul based on that aesthetic, like comfy dinner outfits that look lovely but are comfy, so you can, I've said it before, I want to have a glass of wine feeling utterly comfortable. I don't want to be like in tight dresses and stuff like that. So I've got an array of things behind me which I think fit into that category. Chic dinner dates vibes, but kind of casual, but kind of glam. You'll get the gist. So that was the, I love how I've got my slippers on. This one I actually had in mind for like an airport outfit, which actually works so well with the new handbags. Look, it's as if I planned it. So this is a Zara cord set. It's like a little blouse jacket, zip, it's got pull-in waist, and it's got the trousers to match. Now this does not crease, it's tried and tested. It's like a material that really doesn't crease. It's got some drawstrings here, so you can pull it tight or you can have it loose. After meal, before meal. Vibes. I just love that. It was a really simple outfit. Because I've been to the airport so many times, I really want outfits that I just know are like my airport outfits, like an airport uniform kind of vibe. So this is pretty perfect, but also with a pair of heels on, it would work for like that dinner vibe as well. So I think that's a really nice option there. They're cleaning the gutters outside, if you can hear. It sounds like they're hoovering the roof, which technically I think they are. So this I absolutely love. This is like a dark brown leather fabric. A slight tinge of like a maroon, but it is a dark brown, like it's a juicy brown, if that makes sense. They have a skirt as well if you wanted the skirt version, but these are a beautiful pair of wide leg trousers. Oh, I've got some Karen Millen pieces in here. It's mostly Zara, a few Karen Millen bits, just because I did an order from Karen Millen and I wanted you guys to get a look in, because I just thought they went with the vibe. This is also a Karen Millen Karen Millen t-shirt. Karen Millen does ship globally, by the way. I don't know if you realise that. It is a global store, so you can get your hands on it wherever you are. It's got shoulder pads in, and I didn't realise how much I was enjoying a shoulder pad. I just think it gives a really fashion vibe. And I think when you're wearing wide leg trousers, sometimes it balances out the wide leg really, really nicely. So this is a look I've been absolutely loving. It's kind of laid back, but with a pair of heels, it's like, do you know what? Do you know what? Even with flats, like I'm gonna get myself a pair of those. Oh, what are they called? They're like slip-on slipper vibes. Oh, I'm not down with the kids, I don't know. Not Uggs. There's another brand. I don't know, it's gone. Ah. Okay, so this was kind of the aesthetic that I was wanting. This is a silk or satin. It's from Zara, so I presume it was satin. It's like a, what colour would you call that? I don't know. Leave it in the comments below because I have not a clue what colour I would call that. Mocha? No, it's a bit too purple for mocha. I don't know. Stone? Lilac stone? I don't know. It's got this gorgeous wraparound, so it's like this loose fitting blouse wraps around your neck, which is really, really chic, and then a pair of like loose trousers. I think this looks so unbelievably chic. You're covered up, so you're not like, I don't know, if you wanted to be a bit more conservative, which often I quite do when I'm just with my friends and like I'm off on a nice dinner, like this is so comfortable, and I think it makes you look sophisticated, chic, all those things that we want, you know. So yeah, for a night out with your girlfriends, this is perfect. So now we're going to go on to an ivory number. These are some beautiful ivory trousers. They were from the like 50-year anniversary collection from Zara. I love this style of top, don't I? It's that's upside down, it's this way. This is like a silk, again, probably satin. What is it? Let's have a look. Does it say? Doesn't say, but I'm guessing it's, I don't know, silk vibes. That with that, I think something about the high neck is just, I feel like it's really gorgeous looking with the bare shoulders. Again, what are we saying with the ivory with the maroon? I feel like that's a vibe for autumn, you know? So I thought that was a really relaxed fit. Also, to go with ivory trousers, I really enjoyed this. This is a beautiful asymmetrical top. You could wear it as a dress, but I thought over some white trousers would be stunning. It's this beautiful gold, light gold, or champagne I'd say, but more of a gold champagne with the beautiful lace at the bottom. I thought that was stunning. But you could equally wear it. I feel like it would be very Gen Z to wear it as a dress. Me, in my old age, would pop it on with a pair of beautiful trousers, a little clutch, such a vibe. I like that colour as well, and I love the fact that it almost holds the bust well as well. You know how some silk things like don't have that? I feel like that gives it extra structure to make the girls look good. Sometimes we need the help, you know. So there was definitely a bit of a theme, wasn't there? This is a black silk co-ord set. I don't even know if it was a co-ord or I've just accidentally paired it together. Again, the high waist, this is more of like a long, so again, you could possibly wear it as a mini dress if you wanted to spice things up a little bit. So that's a halter asymmetrical top paired with this. I just thought some beautiful earrings, a really gorgeous handbag. You really don't have to have much. Like hair in a slick back bun would be beautiful. Like something so simple but so beautiful. I think just these, and then like you're not restricted, you can eat as much as you want. I feel like this is a vibe for me going forward. Sorry to have opened this video with a whole rant about my love life, but I'm just so underwhelmed. I just want one man to like do something, anything. Like I've been so underwhelmed for the past decade with, in fact forever, with men. And I don't know, and it's like I keep trying to find like a decent man, and people probably look at me and think, oh, I'm too picky and my standards are too high, and honestly I just want someone who is lovely and treats me with respect, and that is so hard to find. And I don't know whether it's London, I don't know whether I attract the worst kind of men, which I think I might, because I think the worst kind of men like shiny things, and I think with this job it looks shiny. Like Do you know what I mean? Like the following and the lifestyle, it does attract the worst kind of humans, I must admit, girls and boys. I've experienced that in the past decade. But I don't know, like, I just don't know. Yeah, anyway, I just got a Debbie Downer for a second and thought I'd chat to you guys about it because you always make me feel better. And then you get the odd that's like, you're single because you're shit. It's like, brilliant. I've got this new thing where if anyone is like a troll, I just send them a link to BetterHelp, the therapy site. It's my new way of dealing with things. So if you get a link to BetterHelp on my channel and stuff, just know it's because you're a troll and you need therapy. We all probably need, I definitely need therapy. This is the black version of the Zara top. I like this. This is such a vibe. By the way, I'm going to Estelle tomorrow. I probably didn't mention that. I think I might wear this with a pair of shorts. I'm going to Estelle Manor with Aston Martin. I go to the Cotswolds, so I cannot wait to explore. And yeah, I'm gonna take you with me on the next video. But I just thought I'd start this off with an absolute meltdown about my love life and some pieces from Zara and Cara Millen. These are a pair of black trousers. Now I have these in ivory and they're just a real handy trouser. The belt loop is like a little bit lower and I quite like that because it really it has this like corsety feeling around the waist, and then you can pop a belt through. I think it makes your waist really streamlined, which I really enjoy. And I thought maybe they might go together for a really like basic look, but looks chic. So yeah, if anyone's got any advice for me, let me know. If any of you met your partners later on in life and you had a load of shit ones before, let me know, because boy, do I need picking up today. Do you ever text your friends and be like, incoming, I'm about to warn you, but I'm having a meltdown? I don't know what triggered it. I think it was just the same thing happening over and over again. And like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm not one of the people that takes it personally. I always think it's them. Like, I've got to the stage where I do know it's not, when someone rejects you, it's never about you. It's always about the people, the other person. Like, the right person is not going to reject you. But I don't know, it's just like, you have to just go through the process over and over again. Like, if I have to do one more small talk where I'm like, hi, how are you? What are you up to? What's your job? I've got this new thing where I literally take the mic. When they ask me what my job is, I say I'm a spy, don't tell anyone. Like, I just can't take it normally anymore. Maybe this is where I'm going wrong. Absolutely ridiculous. But I've done the small talk thing so many times that it's just painful now. Anyway, I'm holding this up. This is not casual chic. I'm going to Milan next week and I wanted some bougie outfits. So Cara Millen brought out these amazing blouses. This is a dress version, but they do have a blouse version as well. It comes in white, blue and pink. This is what I would call architecture in clothes. You know when you just want something a little bit like va-va-voom, you want something a little bit different, a little bit crazy. I just think if you're wanting to experiment a little bit and wear something different, things like this are fantastic. So this is the dress version. It goes maybe to like a midi version. And then this is the blouse version, which is a little bit more practical. But I just love blouses like this. It reminds me very much of like that Olivia Palermo style, and I love her stuff. She just puts things together very beautifully, and like, I don't know, she just wears lots of stuff like this and it's very chic. So this is the more casual version. But you know what I mean, there's no skirt to it. You can wear it with a pair of trousers, but I just love stuff like this. When they say office chic, make this your shirt. I don't know, like if you can experiment in the office, I just love to like push boundaries and wear something that maybe other people don't. And I think this is one of those blouses for sure. As I said, it comes in pink, blue and white. So yeah, that's all my new bits and bobs at the moment. And as I said, we're going to go to Estelle tomorrow. I've got the Aston Martin DB12, which it's the Volant, which is the convertible. Very excited to drive it, hoping it's going to be sunny. I have just really just like, what's it called, verbal diarrhea on you about my love life. If anyone else is it London? Is London one of the worst places to like find a serious relationship? Is everyone just out there to have a bit of fun? Because do you know what, at 37 I'm done with fun. Like fun for me is like really boring. I love boring things and boring people. I don't know. It's here. I just want a normal boring guy that is like consistent, reliable, and I feel like that is the opposite to the people that I find in London. I don't know what it is, and I think it's the type that I'm going for. And I'd date a guy and I think, you're not my type, I don't really fancy you, but you know what, we'll give you a go, we'll try something new. You force yourself to like them, and then bang, when you start liking them, that's when they act the same as everyone else, you know? So it's not even a pattern in the type of people that I'm dating. I also travel the world. I'm at every single venue imaginable. Like 1 minute I'm in the countryside, 1 minute I'm on the other side of the world, I'm in the airports. Like, I forgot to tell you, coming back from the south of France, I actually had a clip of this, but I lost the footage. Maybe I do have a clip. I put it on my Instagram, close friends. There was a guy I met at the airport, and I gave him, this is maybe a thing, maybe we need to feed men for them to fancy me. Do men love feeders? Because I gave a man a pizza at the airport, just because I had to buy a whole pizza, because you couldn't just buy a slice yet. And I was a bit hungover. Bought this pizza in Nice airport, and I had some left over, and he looked like he was still on the night out. So I was like, do you want the pizza? Anyway, that was that. He enjoyed the pizza, and on the plane, the flight attendant came with a pen and his ticket, and he'd written on his boarding card, sent with the flight, this flight attendant was absolutely loving his mission. He gave me this flight ticket, and it had like, come visit me in Miami, or it was from Miami. He's like, come visit me in Miami, and he'd drawn 2 boxes with yes and yes, tick a box. And then I sent it back with a box saying maybe. And this flight attendant like really enjoyed his job, sent it back to this guy, and then he sent it back to me with his phone number on. And this guy walked me to my bags, like carried my bags to my Uber. Like, chivalry is like, romance isn't dead, guys. But he went to Miami, never really spoken, well, I have spoken to him a little bit, but you know when you're like, why can't he live in London? Why can't he live down the road? Why is it always those scenarios that end up with someone that lives on the other side of the world, you know? And I actually had absolutely no scrap of makeup on, and I hadn't been to bed, and it was like 5 AM in the morning. So maybe that's the key. Maybe I just need to give up on like makeup and hair and just roll around with no makeup on for men to approach me. Do you know what? I actually think that probably would be better. I reckon I would get more dates if that's the case. I wonder if that would be better. Right. Let's go to Estelle. I'm so sorry for rambling so much.
So
welcome, guys. We are going on a little road trip with Aston Martin today. So I actually have, is this overexposed? Hang on.
Is that better?
I don't think so. But I actually have the Aston Martin DB12. Just to talk about half an hour trying to figure out how to work the boot.
Bless you.
But we are on our way to Estelle Manor. How fun. Picked up Cora.
I'm so excited. So much hotter than we thought.
It is really hot. I wonder if we can put anyway, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. You ready for this?
How do I work?
What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt?
So we have made it to Estelle Manor. This is our room. It looks fabulous. Drove the Aston Martin here. How's the driving skills?
So good.
Do you want to come say hi?
So good. Sorry, I'm just all a bit. Hello. With this plan.
Got stuck in traffic though, didn't we? It took us a good...
Yeah.
But we were saying,
Went on site
Estelle
eating.
Manor, we need to live here.
It is stunning. I feel like we've come on quite a good day as well.
Yeah, it's very calm.
Yeah,
Lots
the
of
weather's
families.
nice.
Like, I didn't realise how, like, baby, kid friendly it is,
Yeah.
but we were saying, like, it's very peaceful. Like, these kids are well behaved.
Yeah.
Like, it's not...
Like I kind of associate kids with screaming.
Same.
But it's so peaceful.
I've never really got broody before, and for the first time I actually saw a vision of motherhood that I could get on board with.
Yeah, no, same. And I was thinking, where are the men to have this?
Yeah.
No,
Project. So what we did was change our catchment area to
Yeah.
unhinge to the Cotswolds.
To a mile radius?
Yeah. 0.5 seconds it took us to do that.
Literally 0.5 seconds. Came up with one person.
But the cars parked outside this place. If you think that Aston Martin is like gonna be better than all the other cars,
Yeah, no,
there are
it's in
some
the same-
nice cars here.
Same range.
So I'm meeting two of my friends that maybe you remember from the mob. Oh, I'm so overexposed. Oh, there we go. That's better.
Yeah.
I'm meeting up with two of the girls I was in Marbella with. If you watched the vlogs at the start of the year, they live in the Cotswolds, so we're gonna have dinner with them tonight.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be nice meeting you.
Gonna have a little zhuzh up. Just got a new t-shirt from Cara Millen. What you got?
Lovely. What am I wearing? Oh, this is because of Alice. It's like that. And then I just
Is
got
it a
this
dress
kind
or
of
is it
scarf.
two separate?
No, so it's two separate. So it's a
I've
top.
ordered that. Is that skirt from because of Alice?
No, it's Zara. Classic Zara, you know. There's one thing about me venturing out to another company. I just wear Zara. And no, actually this is ASOS. And then it's just like a...
Oh, is that like a short? Oh, I see.
I don't
That's
really know what it is.
perfect, 'cause
Scarf, kind of...
Because sometimes the jumpers are a bit bulky, aren't they?
Yeah. No, so it's really light. It's enough.
The
But...
Demilier handbag. Where I sell
Yeah, it's
sunglasses.
really nice.
The belt that isn't.
Oh no, it's come and done.
Mm.
Oopsies.
But yeah, I'm going to show you the bathroom because
Take them to the
the bathroom is very
It's
nice.
nice and pink, isn't it?
But yeah, this place is such a vibe. Like,
It's lovely.
to join. This is what I want in my flat. A basket like this.
Those robes look absolutely lovely.
So we're going to have girly dinner and then a girly sleepover.
Yeah. We just made sure when the guy brought us to the room, we're like, do you have robes? Check.
Okay, that was the first thing I
You
had.
have-
Roots and water, that's the first thing.
Rose water.
So we're going to have a little freshen up.
I'm looking very glowing.
And then the girls want to shoot by the car, so maybe we'll take the card round the front.
Okay.
Do another
That'd be
little
nice.
photo shoot and then
Ready? The girls' night.
I also have a date tomorrow, but we're not gonna put that in. So I've just had an outfit change. This is PLT skirt, a Zara little backless waistcoat, a Reese belt. I've got the Tory Burch ballet flats on. I do have the Tory Burch little bag, but I think I'm gonna take the Ralph Lauren big bag has got my cameras in and my heels. Can't figure out whether it's a heel place or a flat place, so I'm true Laura style. Gonna take both. There we go. This is outfit for Estelle Manor. We had a bit of a mare outfit picking, but I feel like we got there, didn't we?
Yeah. I just realised my lips are chapped.
I couldn't figure out what the vibe was.
Sorry, it's in my little word there.
Couldn't figure out what the vibe was, but now
Yeah,
that
no,
I've come here.
because
That is
feel
that
like you
plane.
used to
Look at
go-
that plane. It's like a World War
Oh my god.
II plane or something.
Also, sorry to get in frame. Wow. That's really...
Let me move it over slightly. I'm trying to skip out the fact that I just bulldozed the luggage in 2
Look at
seconds.
me going like this. No. We've just seen a little child fly a kite. It is literally the cutest place here.
So many kids
Isn't
here,
it?
but it's so peaceful. I don't get it.
Like so well behaved.
so well, like there's some having a picnic on the park in front of us, some flying a kite.
Yeah.
But it's like I've not heard one kid cry.
No, neither.
So it's like, I was always a bit on the fence about being a mother.
Yeah, yeah,
I wasn't sure if it was life for me, but this I can get on board with.
Yeah.
Casual 11 o'clock swimming pool.
Literally.
And they've got a crash for it, so you can drop it off,
drop
have a
the
lunch with
kids
your
off.
friend. Honestly, guys, it's a whole way of living.
Even like seeing the 3 little girls, we saw like 3 little blondes, like I think 3, 5, 7, that kind of age. They were all holding hands.
And I could
down to the pool.
Honestly, people watch it all day long. It is so interesting.
We were just having lunch.
Lots of different characters.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
We could sit there for hours. We feel very zen, don't we?
This is it. We've nailed it. We just need to find the husband.
Yeah, literally.
Job done.
Literally. Right, I need to put the lipstick on before we leave.
That would do me. Cara's just doing a little shop.
Yeah, no, that was me replying to you. No. So we was just looking at the necklaces. Does that say £10,000 or 109? For that.
So that's our Italian cuisine. It's also surrounded by the gardens. They actually grow their own ingredients and literally take it out of the garden and put it in the restaurant. Over here on the left-hand side, we've got our buttons, more buttons. When awnings are on the front of the use, which is our
takes control of me. You make me crazier than I.
So we have got these gorgeous girlies joining us. Hi to the vlog. We've just had a glass of wine. This is delightful. Got Cara. Hello. Girls been girling. So we've just come to the glass house for dinner. Thoroughly enjoying my stay at Estelle. Nice. I'm not focused. Do you want to say hi, girlies? Do you remember these two from Marbella on our wellness trip?
We're super well.
The 2 vlogs I did at the start of the year from Marbella, this is where we met. Cara, you guys know. Me and Cara have been very thoroughly convinced to move to the Cotswolds, haven't we? Yeah. Sold, we're here, we're gonna move. Yeah? You get that, Cara,
Yeah, they do it.
Oh, we have the windows fully open.
Only for a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'll shut it. It's just a bit stuffy. We have finished off the evening, got into the hotel robes. Best bit of the night. Best bit about this is that the glass house was 2 seconds away from the bed.
Oh, it was stunning.
Did you enjoy your food tonight? What
We're
did you
literally
have?
both in our robes. What did I have?
Cara's brought snacks.
Oh yeah, of course.
She's done good. She's done good.
Honestly, I mean, we might skip the Whispering Angel.
I just want to show them the jelly cats. Look, oh, they're attached!
But yes! They're really cute.
Look what Cara's got me. I'm part of the are they called jelly cats?
Here.
Part of the jelly cat family. Exhibit A.
She's got to have a jelly cat.
They're very cute. I can
I
understand
feel like they give me luck, whether they do or not, I'm not too sure.
Have I joined Gen Z?
I've
We can put them on the Aston tomorrow.
Oh, I know, they're so cute.
On the front
What have
dashboard.
I got? I've got a lemon and I've got a coffee bean.
Very cute.
Because I drink so much coffee.
Well, you can't see them.
So much coffee.
They're very cute.
Oh, there's
yeah.
nothing better than
Cara
this
comes
bit
with
of that.
snacks.
I never come empty-handed.
We've
Never.
got the good snacks.
So
Mentioned
context behind this.
Mentioned once very briefly that I was a Magic
Yeah,
Star fan.
I
Have you
remember
that?
the most random. What was your
Oh.
food combo?
In a yogurt.
Yeah.
Magic Stars in a yogurt. Or,
Yeah.
do you know what I used to do? Muller rice.
Lovely.
We've thoroughly enjoyed
It's
our
talking
Estelle.
to it. Do you want to say about the Siri in the car? Siri.
Every time we said Aston, the Siri would go off.
It would come.
But it kept picking up on Ast. So it was
Yeah,
last.
anything that we mentioned. And we were turning off the motorway, panicked, and the screen changed to like this Siri thing. We were like,
I would never have figured that out, but Cara figured it out.
Well,
It was
we kept
Aston. You said
saying
Aston.
and I was like, yeah, that was a bit wild. Anyway, we've
I
got
think we
Magic
screwed
Stars.
tomorrow if I say Aston by myself. Mind you, I wouldn't say Aston by myself, would I?
Yeah, no. Can you imagine you're driving and you're like, Aston.
I'm in an Aston.
With your jelly cats on
La
it.
la 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 la.
And I love a jelly cat.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not too far-fetched for me. I might do that.
There's not a song with Aston Martin, is there?
No, I don't think
Oh
so.
no.
This room is so hot.
Oh gosh, it's the best bit of the night. I'm
It's
just
the
gonna
best
stay
bit.
here until I probably fall asleep.
We just
think
found
that's
out though
awful.
you have to pay £100 to go to the spa.
Yeah! Thought that would have been included.
We did not know that, so we brought us some questions.
Yeah, so we're gonna lie in. I
Go
think.
for our sunrise walk.
Oh yeah, that's at 7, isn't it?
Oh, I'm not getting
Oh,
up.
7?
I won't be up at that time.
Yeah.
Feel free
Should
to
we
go.
give that a
Feel free to walk
I ain't
out
going
without
on
me.
my own. What was
So
it?
I'm a late riser and Cara's a middle of the night riser.
Yeah. Thing is though, you go to bed and then I get up about 3 hours later.
So I went to bed at about 2 o'clock last night. Cara woke up
I was
at
up at
4:30 a.m. But please don't stay still. Like get up and go out if you need to.
No,
Don't worry about
I
waking me
need
up.
to be forced to have a lie-in
Yeah, you
tomorrow
do
morning.
need to sleep.
I've downloaded this, did I say this? Download this app. One of my friends, I don't know what it's called. I'm averaging 5 hours, 10.
That's not good, you know.
It's really not good. And especially for the amount that I train as well.
Yeah, you really need
So
more.
tomorrow,
9 hours
if you
in.
see me move, pull me back to bed.
You do need. I'm
really
quite
bad.
proud of the fact I get a good 9 hours most nights.
Yeah, that's so good. Like I wake up at 5 and I'm like, I'm going to bed at 11.
Recently I've been going to bed just before midnight and I'll wake
Yeah.
up around 9.
That's good for you though. You're normally, what?
Yeah, since
You've
I've come
been
back from
averaging-
the
yeah.
fucked up hours, the jet lag and the...
Yeah.
I was 2 hours ahead.
It was like 2 a.m, wasn't it? You said that you were working late.
I've done a lot 2 hours ahead in Europe, so I've kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Kind of want it to
Hard,
stick.
isn't it? Getting back into the time zone.
But we will catch up
They are
with you
so cute.
in the morning and take you a little bit more around Estelle Manor because it is delightful.
Oh, my God.
I've planned to move here. I've got... Our
Yeah.
friends gave us the places we need to look at on Rightmove.
Honestly,
I'm intrigued.
it was stunning, wasn't it? The whole of today.
It's nice. Like, to me, this is much nicer than anywhere in London.
Oh my god, by far. We literally sat down for lunch and we were like, right, we need to find a husband. We need to find a situation where this is our norm.
I love the fact that you're just in the back of this floor.
Can you even see me?
Yeah.
Hi,
But
friends.
I'm always worried about moving out to the
I'm pointing
countryside
at-
because
oh,
it
you
would be
can't see
really
my feet.
quiet.
Yeah.
Or like I get lonely out here, but I feel like
I actually don't
as
think
much as a
would.
community or a vibe as like London, if
Yeah.
not more, because it's smaller.
I mean, meeting your friends tonight, they sold it.
Yeah, they
It's
really
a, I think it still would be lively with like nice. I think there still would be a lot going on.
I think so too. We just have to learn how to drive down those lanes. Because imagine at
I
night
need to learn
now.
how to drive again. Passed my test 7
Hey.
years ago and I haven't driven in a car since.
Well, that was me. I passed
Living
my
in London.
test 20 years ago and got in an Aston Martin.
Oh, did you crash course or anything?
I did one lesson.
Oh,
I booked in
I
one.
thought maybe I should. But apparently when you
Wait.
do learn, it's like a
So I
muscle
passed my
memory.
test when I was 17, and
Yeah.
then I started getting loaned these cars, and I was like so sick of. Got in the cars with the guy friends that I had, and I was like, these guys can't drive. Like
Yeah.
I feel unsafe.
Yeah, no.
So I was like, fuck it.
I would never go in a car.
I
with
feel like
Ryan
I'm quite a
London.
safe driver. Like
Yeah, you are.
I stick to the speed limit, if not low.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when I did the Champagne Audi race, when we got in, I always came in last because I was the slowest. Like I'm safe.
Sorry guys, I'm coming.
I'm not about the speed. And then I
Yeah.
booked in one driving lesson, and we cruised to Heathrow and back, and we were a bit like, so I can drive.
Yeah, yeah.
But you don't-
learn this again.
You don't
But it's
forget.
like riding a bike.
You don't
Like
forget.
you
It's
can.
easier these days because it's auto.
Yeah.
So I was fine. I really could
A
drive.
guy at my school.
And wait, the first drive that I did was on the other side of the road from Paris to Champagne in 20 years.
Yeah. You're fine.
I feel like I'm missing the bit of my brain which worries about stuff.
Yeah. No.
I had a split second where I was like, okay.
I know
Because
how to do this.
I actually didn't realise that I was driving from Paris, Charles de Gaulle, to I thought we'd be chauffeur driven and just get in the cars when we were there.
Yeah.
So when they handed me
Not
the
that you would
key, I was
drive,
like,
yeah. Oh.
YOLO.
Anyway.
YOLO.
That's that.
Anyway, we're going to go to bed, eat the chocolate, and catch up with you guys in the morning.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Good morning. I am back from the Cotswolds, and I am shooting today in the Aston. Do you want me to show you a cheeky little... I've put the top up because it's so hot. Like the sun, I could feel myself burning. So while I'm waiting I'm shooting with someone today that you might recognise. So it's going to be me, certain someone, and my photographer, Sophie. We're just going to shoot a few things in the car. Going to start off in Chelsea and then head to Bond Street, I think. But this is the Aston Martin DB12 convertible. The screen's just come on because every time I say Aston Martin, it thinks I'm talking to it. This is the steering wheel, the bits and bobs, the back of it. But I am sure I will give you more of a look of it when Sophie gets here. She can film some stuff. It's been so nice to drive. Honestly, rocking up at Estelle in this, life goals. So, I've had a little bit of an epiphany this weekend. I've been to Cotswolds before, but I've not really done the Cotswolds. Like, I have done it in terms of, I'm going to turn this aircon up a bit because it is hot. Can you still hear me? Maybe turn it down. I've never done the Cotswolds properly before, and I think I did it properly this weekend. Like, I met up with friends who lived there who really like knew where to go and what to do and stuff. So I met up with 2 friends at Estelle, you saw them, went with Cora, had the best time. Estelle Manor. And it was really, there was a lot of kids there, which you don't see on social media, but it was like a version of motherhood that I've never had a view of before. Like, mums were there with their glasses of wine next to the pool, the kids were swimming, they were all having a natter of food, and I just thought, this is what I can get on board with. Like, this is a vision I can work with here. But also the kids weren't like disruptive, so you could easily not be kid, like, you don't have to have kids and it wouldn't be annoying, whereas sometimes particularly in some of the gyms in London, the crossover doesn't work. Crossover really... focus. The crossover was not an issue whatsoever for me. And, just a little bit. I want to join. Like, work out, have like a workout, like even in the winter with the cozy roaring fires, like working next to my laptop. The vision is visioning. And then I went to a farmhouse on the Sunday. And I've never been to a farmhouse before, and laid by a pool all day, and then went in the pool. It's like with the lake. If you've been to a farmhouse, you'll know what I mean. And then I didn't take any footage in there just because you're not allowed to. And then we had sushi, a restaurant. I got a tour of the Cotswolds. Like, my eyes have been opened. I think for the first time, you know, because for so long I was umming and ahhing. I think this is why I've been fanning around for so long. And you're like, Laura, what are you doing? It's because I can't figure it out. And like, I think I mentioned I've been to view a house up north because you get so much more for your money. It was like a 4-story house. I went to view it. I just wasn't feeling right. I've been to see a few properties in London. Something just wasn't feeling right. But I swear, this Cotswolds life, when you get a little bit of everything, like, it's still got the vibe of like the busyness with the member houses, but it's got the peace and quiet, like the country chic life. I'm not gonna lie, I've been on Rightmove already. I'm really into it. I think this might have been what I was looking for. And like, I've got so many friends in the Cotswolds already, and it's an hour into London, so I could still do all the shoots that I do in London. I think I've nailed it. I think we're gonna move to the Cotswolds. I think I'm gonna do it. It's really on the radar. So we're gonna try it on for size. I'm gonna go view a few properties. And yeah, I'm excited. I honestly loved it. Like, people playing paddle, like all the work. It was just a lifestyle that I could really get on board with. And I think I've grown out of London. Like, I do want more of a peace. Not that it's peaceful, because there was so much going on in the Cotswolds, but like, it's just a slow pace of life. I think there's more, like, I don't know, it's definitely more family orientated, but like, people socialize more, like the paddle clubs, the farmhouse, like socializing with friends. I think London is just so busy that no one ever has time to do that part of life. It's always work, 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 and it suited me for a very long time, but I think it's time. I'm really into the idea. So if you know any places in the Cotswolds, I would want somewhere like convenient to where I've just been at this weekend. But like, if you know any places that you think, Laura, you'd really suit that, or you'd really love that, let me know in the comments down below. Or like, any of your favorite places where I don't want something too remote, because obviously I live alone, but something a little bit bustlier than like a remote tiny, what they called, not a village, smaller than it, like a hamlet, something a little bit more would be fun. Let me know what you suggest if you're from around there. Anyway, I'm just sat here waiting for people. I came really early in case it wasn't a vibe, to find a place to shoot, but I think this is it. There's lots of rubbish on the road, but I think I can move it. We'll see.
pleasure of working with Laura today. What a woman.
I bossed him around. We have just finished shooting it with Callum. Look how my arm looks with that. Why is it?
Do you want to do it again? Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, you hold it.
Yeah. Do you want me in it or?
Yeah, you can do it. This is Sophie, assistant. Say hi. You've seen them before.
Yeah.
We've just finishing off shooting and we're gonna go for one last drive in the Aston. It's been fun. How do you like it?
It's very nice. It suits you.
It does suit me, doesn't it?
It's so obvious for you, my heart keeps beating. I don't mind. There's something about you that keeps me alive.
Good morning. I thought I'd just give you a quick outfit of the day. Just as I turn I swear the planes in London have got so much lower. They are so loud. I've never woken up to them. I always never even noticed them, but from waking up in the middle of the night to these planes, they seem so low. Anyway, I have a meeting today with Demilier. You guys know, favourite bag brand of the moment. I've always got a Demilier bag. This is the new Hudson that I've been wearing all the time. So I'm going to LPM Mayfair. So, I'm going to LPM Mayfair and I thought I'd show you my outfit. I've just got on. Let me see if I can prop you up on a board. I actually love. I've got my trusted Nadia Shah jacket on. I'm obsessed. I literally just have. It was actually looking really sunny, so I had this outfit on. It's backless, but it looks like it might chuck it down, and it's actually forecast to. So I thought I'd take the Nadia Shah jacket. This is, I think I have to say, just like my favourite jacket. I wear it all the time. It's fabulous. It's a bit of me. So let's go meet the Demilier team. I've never met them before, so let's go. This top's from Zara, by the way, a long time ago though, maybe last, no it wasn't last year, it was, maybe it still is in stock, I don't know, I don't think so though, but there's, I can link some similar, it's like a backless waistcoat and the trousers are good old faithfuls from Mango. I've had these donkeys years, you know, when you just find a nice pair of black trousers. I need to get some kitten heels, because I feel like today, there's times when I feel like I don't like my posture in flat shoes, and also flat shoes kind of hurt my feet. I almost need like just a tiny heel for when I want to wear flats. Does that make sense? The ballerina in me really hates a flat, like my foot to be flat. Like I almost feel comfier with a little tiny either block heel. I need to add that to my wardrobe. Anyway, digress. I thought I'd have a little chat with you. I've just had a meeting with Demilier. You can hear Miss Mince. This is the Hudson bag. Oh, it's raining outside. It's definitely feeling autumnal. It's why it doesn't tell on here because it's got a light on, but it's dark outside. The Demilier Hudson bag, I know I showed you earlier, but this is the bigger size. I feel like I'm so confused as to what, I apologise. I was away so much this summer that I didn't have time to edit everything. So I'm just trying to get through everything now, although I'm leaving again on Tuesday. I'm heading to Milan, and then I'm heading to the Maldives, and then I'm heading to Paris. So I'm trying to edit as much as I can before I go, so it can continue. For everything that I do, I'm a one-man team. Like I don't have anyone really that help. I haven't got like a full-time assistant or anything behind the scenes or anything like that. I have someone that helps me shoot, like a few different people, but that's just for like the hour that we shoot. So I do everything, like all the anything that you see online, I edit everything myself. And I love, that's the part of the job that I love. Like, I definitely have such a passion for videography and like making little movies and stuff like that. So to delegate the favorite part of the job to me, I find it really hard. But I think this past year and how busy I've got, I've really noticed everything slacking because I've not got a team around me, or like delegation is key and I'm struggling with it. But I think part of the reason I'm struggling with it, like I don't want to hire us, because the plan has been to find a house or move this next year, and I've not really come to a conclusion where I was going. I kind of wanted to settle somewhere and then build a team around me wherever I settle. So that's maybe been the reasons why I've not built a team. And that leads me on to the next bit. But before I do, this is another gorgeous, this is the New York. So I have two Hudsons and 3 New Yorks. It's just a gorgeous bag brand, and I honestly feel like, this is the rain, so ignore that, but I honestly feel like the quality of them really rivals any of my luxury handbags. For London, perfect for when you don't want to, if you want to be a bit discreet with your handbags but still get the feel of like a luxury bag. To me, this looks just as nice as Hermes. Like, if you don't want to spend those prices, this brand, honestly, I can't beat them. And I know you guys love them because every time I even post a little mini story, you buy so many. Yeah, I mentioned it briefly in the car, or maybe even before yesterday. I cannot stop thinking about moving to the Cotswolds. Like, I feel like for the first time, I am someone that if I want something, I just go get it. Like, if I have my mind set on something, there's no doubt about it. I'll just go get it. I'll do it. Like, I am very ferocious in goals. I really struggle in life when I don't know what the goal is. And I think I struggled a little bit when I hit 1 million on Instagram. I was like, well, what's the goal now? And I kind of didn't have the same mindset. So, I don't know, I always need like a vision of where I'm going. Otherwise I get a bit lost. And you guys know, if you've been here for a while, I have always been lost, haven't I? In terms of where to live, what to do. My housing situation has never been stable. And obviously, like, I feel like this flat particularly, I felt settled in for the first time in a long time. And because I moved back to London, lived in that studio. Who was here when I lived in that studio? Honestly, I watch videos back and it looks so much bigger in real life, but that studio was like 400 square feet. It was really small, especially with the amount of shoes and handbags I had in it. And then I moved in the new build, which was nice, and I furnished it all. But obviously, so many things went wrong in that flat. Like, I had to move out. The building works were going on for like a year. Underneath me was hell. And obviously I got scammed 50k during that time. So I didn't even know if, like, I moved out because I was worried about not being able to pay the rent, etc. And then I moved into the other flat. Can I just say that I've literally moved within proximity to I literally moved down the road, 2 seconds down the road. I've really not moved away from this area in a very long time. I moved into that other flat because I was living in Liverpool and I couldn't get down into London in time to view flats because they were going so quick. It was after the pandemic and everyone was moving back to London, so people were putting cash down on flats they'd not even seen, so it was impossible to get a place. So I just ended up in that flat on a short-term let, and they let me stay for 2 years. So I just stayed with it because I felt so unsettled that the thought of moving again was just not on the radar. So that's why I stayed in that flat for so long. And then I came here, got all my stuff out of storage, and the reason I love homeware, and if you were with me in that new build flat and I furnished the whole apartment, like, I really enjoyed that. And I've told myself I'm not allowed to buy it. Although this is lovely and a few bits and bobs are mine, like all the little furnishings you see is mine, I've not really passionately done anything in this flat just because of what happened last time. I think I learned with renting, don't put too much effort into furnishing it, because I had to get rid of all my furniture. Like, I had a beautiful bed, a beautiful sofa, a beautiful coffee table, and this I had to take because I don't know if you know the London market, you can't be fussy really. You can be fussy at the start, but 4th time round and you put 4 offers in and someone else has got it, when someone says yes, you're just like, I'll take it. So this was furnished, so I had to get rid of all my furniture. So it was a bit like I couldn't really get my teeth into like making something at home. So I've really missed that aspect. I've never ever had it really. And I just craved to buy my own home and make it beautiful. Like I feel like that is really the next part of my life. So after this ends, this tenancy, I'm like, I am buying a house or an apartment. And the past few weeks I've been like on Rightmove all the time. The search has started. I said when September comes, I'm going to be looking. I went to view an apartment in London down the road, and I went to view a house, a 4-story house up north, because that's the difference of what you can get for your money. And like nothing was feeling right. I feel like when I went up north, although my family are there and I love to visit, I don't think the lifestyle up there quite suits what I do. I'm a bit of a bougie queen, I'm not gonna lie, and there's more bouginess down south. And I mean, there's probably lots of bougie places up north. I know Manchester has some great places, like Ardley Edge and stuff, but where I'm from up north, it's very rural, it's very quiet. So it was missing something. And London, I don't know, like today I've just been into central London, and I never really leave I live in southwest London, I never really leave this area. I never go into central London except to shoot on Bond Street. Like, I've been here since I was 21, I'm now 37, on and off. The majority of that time I've been in London. I've done it. Like, and to get on sweaty tubes into the busy central London, like it's just, I'm a bit over it. I really crave like the peace, the serenity, and like the slower pace. And I think we all do as we get older. Like I've done it. I've done the busyness, I've done the hustle, the bustle, the fast pace. I kind of want to like, things that I crave are like a beautiful home that's mine, and I can do it to my taste. And like, no one's gonna chuck me out, no one's gonna kick me out the flat 'cause I own it. Like my piece of like, whatever. And I think what put me off about buying in London is that you don't own the ground. Like a lot of the service charges in London when you buy in flats, like my friend's service charge got cut out. That was in a fancy new build. So they do stuff like that. You can Google it in the news. Some of these buildings, they whack on these huge prices. So you own the flat, but then you have to pay this ridiculous service charge. And it's also like, you don't know who your neighbours are. I've had flats where I can hear the neighbours. Do you remember that one in lockdown where I could hear her having sex all the time? And like, I felt like I was in the room with them having sex. It was horrible. It was really horrible. And just things like that. Luckily, I can't hear anyone really in this flat. It's been really peaceful, but it's so hit or miss. You do not know who your neighbours are. And they're so close. Like if you get a bad building and because you don't know that before you move in, and you've bought that, you're fucked. And also the prices are like are just a bit too high. They've just gone ridiculous, and like the stamp duty is massive if it goes up to, you just know when you're just like, there's a few things here that like aren't making me love this. But I was leaning on it more than up north. I just didn't know what I'd do up north. Like I'd be sat in this big house with nothing to do. There's not really any, I don't know, down south catered to like basically in the Cotswolds, like Estelle Manor, Soho Farmhouse, like those members clubs where you can go and work on your laptop. It's catered more towards that vibe down south. Where I'm from up north, they don't have anything like that. Not even a nice gym. It's really missing a trick. In the Wirral, they needed leisure, like a beautiful, like a Soho Farmhouse vibe. It would do so well. It's just not there. Who's this? Yeah, I've honestly feel like I found what I've been looking for, like the best of both worlds. And actually, it's nearer to home, so I could hop in a car up north really easily. I just like hop down the side. I'm close to Cheltenham, where I go see Holland Cooper all the time. I do Cheltenham races, I do Royal Ascot, so I'm closer to all that lot. I'm in London in an hour. I've got gorgeous friends in the Cotswolds. I've got Estelle Manor, I've got Soho Farmhouse, and I work remotely, so those are perfect. I can buy a bigger place than what I can get in London. So London's just got way too expensive for what it's worth. Like, I don't think it's worth it anymore. So yeah, we are gonna, basically that was a long-winded story on me. I'm like definitely gonna be house hunting in the Cotswolds. So if you know any town, because I'm really new to this, so I'm gonna be going on adventures to the Cotswolds to figure this out. So if you have any places that you think I'd like, be like, Laura, house hunt in this area, I will check it out because I really don't know anything. So yeah, I've already been dog shopping as well. It's perfect. I think I was always worried about moving out of London, that I'd feel like lonely by myself in like the countryside. But actually, after experiencing this weekend, there is so much going on and there's such a vibe there. I feel like there's more of a vibe there than there is in London, to be honest. That I wouldn't feel like that at all. I actually enjoy the fresh air and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be good. And I'm wanting to do it like ASAP. Honestly, my mind works so like this. If I'm ever like being like indecisive, when I see something that I want, I just go get it. Like there's no, like I always know when I see what I want. Hopefully I'll feel like that with my husband. He'll do. That's the one. Hopefully that will happen. So yeah, by the way, I bought this giant mug I walked past it in Sainsbury's and I just thought, that's the size of mug that I can get on board with. It's nearly the same size as my head. Just need a huge cup of tea, like a normal size cup just isn't enough really. So yeah, that's my epiphany. I've already been on Pinterest for all the inspiration. I'm just ready for a bit of stability. I want a car, I want a dog, I want a husband. Maybe this is the reason why I've not met anyone, because I felt so unsettled where I was. It's been a journey. And I feel like because I'm 37 now, and I think people expect you to be like married, kids, settled by 37. And I can honestly say these past 10 years, I've been really single and I've done everything by myself. I've become really hyper dependent. Like, you know me, I will rock up to a press trip and not even ask who's going, and I'll be on the other side of the world. I'll be like, oh, hiya. I'm like, I have done this life alone and fabulously for 10 years. And I'm so glad I've got to do that. Because I don't think many women, particularly because of like how much we used to have to rely on men in the olden days, I don't think many women have had that, got to do that, just lived a life where they're free to go wherever they want, do whatever they want. And I thank this job every day that I have so much freedom with it. I remember when I got hacked last year and it went down, like, it wasn't like the money, it wasn't like, oh, the followers, it was like, oh, my freedom. Like the thought of losing that freedom of like not having a boss to ask for a day off. I can like, I love the job. I love editing videos. So like I could do that all day long, every day. Like, so it doesn't ever feel like work. Like, what do they say? Find a job you love and you never work a day in your life. That's what my past 10 years have felt like. I honestly feel like it's not worked to me. Like I get excited to sit down with a cup of tea and like edit everything. I get really into it, like give the music. The dance from me is like, yeah. But I don't, basically what I'm saying is if you're thinking like, oh, I should have all these things in place at this age, sometimes I think life takes you on a path that makes you grow so you can get into the place where you're meant to be. And I don't know, this past year, I've like suddenly started to like sit back and enjoy the ride a little bit more rather than frantically trying to get to somewhere. And I just think like, I'm so glad I had all those hard times, all those bad relationships. I've learned so many lessons that I would never have got if I'd have wrapped myself up in cotton wool and never moved from a certain place. Like all those things that have gone bad, I'm so grateful for because I feel so much wiser. I think I keep rambling. It's gonna be an hour-long vlog because I keep rambling. I've lost my train of thought, but I feel like I just never would have got to this place if I'd have not gone through all that stuff. And I'm so glad I'm here. Like, if I was on my deathbed, I can look back and say I honestly, wholeheartedly just went for the life that I wanted to live. And I just want any woman in any position, because when let's say I started, I was in such the worst place, and I literally looked in every direction. I couldn't see a way out. But if you just keep going and you get yourself out, and then like when you look back, you're so thankful for all those bad bits. I don't know. And I just wish the freedom of like, no man, no boss, no. It's just, I wish everyone could experience it, but I think if you really want to, you can. Like, I was so broke. I was like minus 3,000. I had no home, and I just like saw a way out. And I think people look at you and think, oh yeah, it's easy, influencing is easy. You look a certain way, you get things. But I think if you, in any industry, if you have a passion in any outlet, you don't have to use social media anyway. If you're just determined in doing something, I think you can get yourself out. I don't know how I managed to get onto this topic with the house hunt. Basically, I'm glad I haven't settled down, because I feel like I haven't settled down until I've really figured out what I wanted, and I feel like I've just figured it out. It might be early, but I feel like I've just figured it out. Honestly, I'm picturing the outfits already.